everybody. How's it going?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Curse of the Crimson.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh, we are off to a great start.
Welcome back. Sorry we're a little late tonight. It's all my fault. Would anyone like to give us a recap?
We fought. And we won.
Yeah, someone just points to all the tokens on the map.
You can't see me, but that's what I'm doing.
Points to the massive bees.
That giant green circle right there, don't step in it.
Is that it? Nothing else of consequence happened?
Absolutely nothing happened.
Some Grey Maidens had a really bad day.
I also know that the guy who attacked the queen is here somewhere. Because Laura is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that is true. Rolled an amazing investigation check and then a natural 100 on her see one thing about their lives after they've died talent. So, we are picking this session up. And we're going to put it right back down, really nice and gently. Going to step aside for a moment and talk about our feeling. No. Actually, we are going to do that. We're going to step aside for a moment and talk about our feelings. I don't do this very often, mainly because you guys talk about your feelings without me needing to prompt it. But I think it'd be interesting to for a moment explore what's going through everyone's head at the moment. You have fought a lot of people in your campaign, right? But most of the people you fought have been evil, nasty people or monsters. This is the first time that you've gone up against the Grey Maidens in great numbers and truly known what they are. So I'm curious. I'm just going to go down the list real quick, and I'm curious what's going through everyone's mind. Because if you think about it, this is one of the... this could be one of the most difficult moral combats you've been in, right? So we'll start at the top. Amelia, how you feeling? What's your mental state right now?
Bitch, I'm at the bottom. Don't even.
I'm looking at the map, and you are clearly the furthest north.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking mesh. There we go. Yeah.
Too late.
Oh, fuck you. I mean, considering she just caught a glimpse of each and every one of these individuals' lives, she's not feeling amazing. I mean, she's never enjoyed killing people, but she's fairly good at, like, the, survival aspect of it, but having to essentially kill someone and then diving into their past immediately afterwards, it definitely it humanizes them posthumously, I suppose you could say. Which is interesting because at least I would think that normally it would be reversed. Like, they're people when you're fighting them, but after they're gone, they're just corpses. For her, it's almost the opposite.
Right. That makes sense.
So, yeah, at this point, she's just trying to stay as objective as possible, like going through the loot and like trying to stay focused on the mission.
Gotcha. Put it aside. Don't think about it. Here's the little box. Put it in the box.
Gonna stick a pin in that.
I'll save this box as a gift I can open for myself later.
Or just stick it in the attic and never look at it again.
That's called internalization, Amelia. That is not healthy. Ross, what about you? What's going through Ross's head?
Ooh, Ross is just trying to stay on task and not think of these people as people. Because she, having spent that time with Cecile, can empathize with them a bit too much.
Mm-hmm. Is she able to? Is she struggling to do it? Is it like she's driven and focused enough that she can put it aside? Or is she having issues with it?
Oh, no, she's really good at, like, locking everything down when it needs to be
Gotcha.
shut down.
Marie, what about you?
She's in the zone, but it's all going to come back down when she's not in the zone anymore.
Gotcha. She's on like an adrenaline high right now, and it's not hit yet.
It's like it's like your brain automatically prioritizing.
Mhm.
Like, she has to keep these people alive. That is her primary focus right now. She cannot let any of you die.
Gotcha.
But you can't ignore what you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know at the heart of it that these were people's children. Maybe they have families. Maybe they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time and wanted to help. You can't ignore that.
Right? This isn't Piltswazel or the Valentines. This isn't people who have made decisions to do horrible things. These are people who may have been brainwashed or changed, right? It's hard.
I mean, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you do nothing, you are just as guilty.
Mm-hmm. Varric and Annika, they're fine. Don't worry about that. They're fine.
Kitty gets the stick next, actually. Thank you.
Kitty, what's going through her mind is gears.
Say your gears whirring.
There's a loading screen in her eyes.
Just hope she doesn't blue screen.
Yeah.
What about you, Ria?
Oh, my baby Ria. So, as we all obviously know, Ria has always had an issue with killing people. And I mean, that still hasn't changed, but she's gotten, a lot of new bits of information lately that are causing a sort of inner turmoil within her. I mean, with her dad telling her that, sometimes you have to kill people if you want to save others, and that there's just no way around that. And was her present card that she drew in the Harrow reading?
Mm-hmm.
That judgment and knowledge towers are linked. It's just everything is swirling around in her mind right now, and she is just trying to make sense of that. And not only that, but she now has a shade, who is her dad. And she promised Shala that she would tell her if she found out who the shade was, and she has no idea how to tell her that another one of her family members has been killed by the Valentines.
So, one thing I should note as well is that you guys have had 10 minutes. Amelia, you've been going through them quite thoroughly, right? There's not a single drow warrior in this room. They are all human or elven. And speaking of shades, Aras, your father is silent. What a surprise. Watching on with always judging eyes, but a man of few words. Rolth travels behind Amelia, giggling at random times. Truly an unhinged mind. Oh, geez. Hang on, I gotta pull up my notes because all of a sudden I forgot the paladin's name.
You can do it.
I can't. Why can't I?
You need help.
I knew her name for months.
Who?
Your paladin starts with a P.
Paula?
Paula. Thank you, Paula. Look. Names.
Yeah, she's a cleric.
Look, I have issues. All right.
You're well aware.
Mainly with people's
the
names.
We know.
Paula does not seem to be able to separate it as well as you, Murray, or focus as well as you, if that makes sense. She is not saying anything, but you can tell her jaw is clenched. Julian, Rhea, you can see as best Julian can, because he can't get more than 3 feet away from you, has floated over each and every body with just a very pained look on his face.
Mm-hmm. I've no doubt Rhea sports the same look.
He will peer up and then look at Rhea. Can you remove the helmet? Like the one he's over.
And she would do so.
And you see a brunette with scars on her face. And he would look at her. Are they all like that? Scarred?
She would lead him over to a couple of others and remove their helmets as well. From what we've seen, yes.
He shakes his head. I've seen this kind of behavior before. Not this specifically, but there are always those out there that would prefer loyalty through, well, shall we call it conditioning? Whoever's doing this must be stopped. This is terrible.
She nods. That's why we're here.
He would look up at Rhea and move over to her. Try to put a hand on her shoulder. Fail and just kind of look at his hand for a second and look at Rhea. In a perfect world, we would be able to help them. But the world is not perfect. Sometimes they are too far gone. And to do what must be done is the only merciful thing you can do.
Still just staring down at these scarred faces, she just nods. Doesn't really respond, though. She's too caught up in her own head.
There's a long pause. If, however, you manage to stop any of them without killing them, send them to our order. We can do what we can.
How do we do that right now?
He shakes his head. I am unsure. The mission must come first. More people are in danger and they must be stopped. But I don't like the look I see in your eyes.
What look?
It is a terrible thing for a father to see their daughter in such pain.
There's just been a lot to take in such a short amount of time.
He nods. You are, and always were, one of the most willful of my children. I gave you advice some time ago. Maybe I was wrong.
What do you mean?
He hesitates and looks around. We can discuss it later. For now, you must stay focused.
She watches him for a moment, but nods and tries to shake herself out of it, getting her sword and her sword and her shield at the ready again. In case anything comes up.
You hear like mock gagging sounds behind Amelia. Oh my God, are they always like that? How do you stand it?
No one asked you.
Oh, I'm afraid to kill. Oh no. Rolf just makes mocking childlike eyes.
Rhea just glares daggers at him.
He grins, very much enjoying it. Puts his arms around Amelia. Now this is a killer. Oh, be proud of it. I am. You're so good at it. No hesitation. No. Oh, but what if I could save them all?
You've no right to feel anything about me. In fact, at this point, your opinion really doesn't matter now, does it?
Really? Then why are you shaking?
Disgust.
He looks past Amelia to Rhea and winks, and then giggles again. And we'll say about that time, Murray, the spell dissipates.
She has been watching this door intently.
Give me a second. I must dissipate the spell. Begone! There we go. No one is going through the door. Everything's quiet.
So it was a jail cell at the end of a hall, yes, that the guy is being held in.
It was a jail cell at the end of the hall, and there was a secret
Behind
door
a
on the
wall.
wall
Yeah.
in the jail cell. Correct.
Does she have any idea where in the building it might be?
No, you only saw through someone's eyes, but you didn't see how you got there. But you saw it well enough that when you get there, you would most likely recognize it. If you get there.
Is that a threat?
It's a threat.
What's down here? Or is this just a...
That's another door.
That's another door. Okay.
So there's a door, yeah, because the dynamic lighting is a little bit off. There's a door here, a door here, and double doors here. Well, and then, of course, back out the way you came.
Okay.
Let me see if I can... Yeah, there we go.
Where do we want to try?
There seem to be an awful lot of them grouped up that way. She'll point towards the open door down here. Should we see what else is over there?
Sure. Sure.
Rhea will open the door here and carefully walk around the bodies.
Give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops, that is the wrong...
That's the wrong number.
That's the wrong number. Give me 1 second. Okay. You see down the hallway, and you see what looks to be almost like a barracks. 6 rooms with the doors open as people seem to rush out of them. And in the rooms, as you go past, you see beds and a table, very simple. No real possessions of any kind. The rooms are identical in the sense of a single bed, an armor and a weapon stand, and nothing more. You see down at the end of the hall a much nicer bed, bigger, better blanket, better pillows.
Interesting. All right. So she would wave everyone over to sort of have them file up behind her and would start making her way down with her shield raised.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh no. Perception.
Perception.
24.
Okay. Continue making your way down. You pass the rooms. Yeah, you guys going with her, or what's the...
Yeah, you hear it where he's behind you.
Mr. Weary, this is a solo mission.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at the back of the conga line, so like, I don't know what you want from me.
I don't care what you are. Just get your ass.
Wagon friend. I'm my wagon friend. I set him on Varric real quick. Right on his face.
Right in his face, very like,
It's
It's like when somebody turns around and is like, here, hold this, and then they immediately drop with their old...
Oh, you mean like you?
Yeah.
Ooh, self burn.
Or I say, here, hold this, and I throw it at you.
Work on your decks. Choo choo.
Nerd speak.
Fuckers, let's go.
Good scrub.
So, do you stop in any of the rooms?
I mean, she'd sort of peek in
Mhm.
as she goes, but she's just more concerned with making sure there's nothing else here.
Got you. Yeah, you don't notice anyone hiding under the beds or anything like that. There's not that there's many places to hide in rooms like that.
This is a tactical sweep.
It's man, I'm the tank.
Really?
What do you do, my shit?
And as you get to that corner, go ahead and move up to here. You notice.
Oh, no, thank you.
You notice at this corner of your eye, ready for anything, a elf with pinkish skin and scarred face, no helmet, but really well crafted armor of the Grey Maidens, a sneer on her face, and a long sword covered in flames, tries to ambush you from the side. I am going to have everyone roll initiative because your perception made it so where she could not surprise you.
Get wrecked.
Sweet, good job.
Yeehaw.
Rhea, work on your fucking decks.
She needs to work on her dex too.
Amelia over here being special with her .19.
Give me a second here. What? No. Oh, okay, hang on. I need to move Majenko.
Yeah, I think he shares my initiative count.
Yes,
but-
he does. I was trying to get Varric, but Majenko was sitting on his face, so.
Wanna remove the dragon from the turn order?
Yep.
He's special.
Not anymore.
Okay. Unfortunately, some of you aren't going to be able to do a whole lot, right? In fact, I'm considering putting these two, Rhea and her, at the top because they would go before anyone else does, because no one else even knows there's a threat, right? Or has seen the threat. So actually, what I'll do is, Rhea, you were higher, so I'm going to put you at 25.
Oh.
I'll put her at 24, just so that it's above everyone else.
I've never had such high initiative before.
I know!
This is my one and only, guys.
So you see her start to charge towards you. She gets to like here. Well, actually it's here. She's kind of half in the wall because I don't have any other way of putting her up against it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's charging towards you, but you get to act first.
Rhea was ready with her shield up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Don't have a whole lot of spells.
Fireball.
12d100, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. So we'll just try and hit normally. Because it always works so well.
Mm-hmm.
17.
No. She turns it on the side of her shield and neatly sidesteps the next one. Is that it?
Fuck, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus.
Okay. She swings the flaming longsword at you and misses horribly with the
Get
first
wrecked.
attack, and almost as horribly with the second one. Jesus Christ.
Plus 10 to hit.
Wow,
Christ.
we just it's like an exchange of incompetence right there. You guys just hear ting 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 ting. Ross.
So, There's nothing of this person visible, right?
No, not yet.
How tall is the roof here?
Only 10 feet. Down the hallway.
That's plenty tall enough for Aras to like stand on the roof and then see over everybody's head.
Sure.
So that's what she's gonna do and hold a shot for if she can see the metal wielding attacker.
Understood. Perfect. Hold an action. If you could get a shot, take it.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Mori.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Muri's turn, it breaks down.
No.
Miri rushes in on fire, throwing bees everywhere.
Mia screams.
Shit. Okay. Let me see here. I really need some good buff spells. Don't really have a lot of them. She will move up 5, 10, 15. I can see this. I can see the corner of this lady.
Yeah, she'd have 3/4 cover. But yes.
That's fine. I'd love to have her make a dex save.
Okay. I'm guessing no.
No.
Please do damage.
12 radiant.
Alright, give me 1 second here. As I math. Like no man has mathed before. Okay. Okay.
And then I guess I will summon my spiritual weapon, right her.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Oh, that's her left. Oh wait, that would be her right. Damn it, that's my left. I'll see myself out.
Okay.
But you're the tank?
I feel like that sometimes.
Oh, right. Actually, I have to type in scimitar. There we go.
We should just keep it around as an NPC.
Bloop. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, and I think I get to make an attack as
Yes,
part of that.
you do.
Yep.
You'll miss.
I figured.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Varric.
Oh, and
Uh-huh.
Majinko goes directly after me, so I will have him aid Rhea.
Thank
Gotcha.
fuck.
Varric steps up behind you, Muri, and draws a longbow to just try and ready an action like a Ross did.
Oh, can I, as part of my turn, can I step out of the way? Like, step into a room?
Yeah, you have the movement to do so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Mary's not, I'll do it down so I can still see her.
Okay, so yeah, Varric will step up to there and actually try and take a shot.
Yeah, Majenko is not, I don't think he occupies his own space. 'Cause
No,
he's tiny.
he doesn't.
So he could technically get up to her.
Yes, but he's got a bow, so he doesn't want to do that.
Where's his spear? Did that man lose his spear already? We are in
Well-
like 2 of this dungeon.
No, that's true. Because I said he had a bow before you stepped aside. So, sure, he'll get up there with his spear. However, she will have partial cover. And he'll make 2 attacks. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's a hit. Okay. Give me a second. Alright, and make a second attack. Jesus Christ, Varric. Alright. Oh, that's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
She wasn't already at a disadvantage. It's cool. Let me throw this out here. It's piercing because it's a spear. And we set the rules that your NPCs follow the player deck.
Mm-hmm.
So piercing damage. Press the advantage. Triple damage, and if this was a melee attack, you can make a DC 14 Strength Athletics check to increase this to quadruple damage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Did he just shove it like through the door?
He actually has, literally on his sheet, a +7 to Athletics.
Right.
Get that bitch.
Oh, no, sorry. It's a DC 14, so it doesn't matter what his Athletics is. It's what hers is. Aha! Aha! Oof. Alright. She pushes back. But still.
Still triple.
So, oh, Jesus Christ. 28 plus... what is it? Plus 2d8?
Yeah.
38 points of damage. Alright, Jesus
You
Christ.
didn't have to show me up like that, man.
Oh my
I
god.
thought we were friends.
Alright, that was his turn. Amelia.
Damn. Like, I can go off, I guess.
You guys complaining that I didn't make Varric strong enough.
So I guess 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. Do I see someone? Is this her?
Yes, she has 3/4 cover.
3/4 cover. Well, I'm a spell sniper. So
Mm-hmm.
fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
So Annika goes up here, and Amelia's gonna yeah, do this. 20.
That is a
14
miss.
necrotic. What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Her base AC is above 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying.
She
Oh.
has, and Rhea, you can see this, full plate and a shield.
Fucking Christ.
That's hot.
Fuck me then. And she'll step off to the side then. Make room for a Ross if she needs it. And Annika's helping Finn cast her pin.
Gotcha. All right.
Really, all you need to do for a Ross is just duck.
Right.
I mean,
Walk over
yeah.
the top of you.
Yep.
Rhea, your turn again. And I can note, because you're right there, this girl has taken a lot of damage, but she looks like the type of person that there's a wild sense in her eyes. Not that she's the hardiest of people, but that she is going to take a massive amount of damage and keep on going. This is a zealot, you could say.
Yeah, fight to the death.
All right, Rhea, the music's ready for you.
Fuck. I'm gonna disappoint the music. I don't have anything I can really do except try to hit again.
Well, hit her. No. No. I'm sorry, Rhea. You wait. One of them's with advantage, so roll one more time.
Oh. No.
No. She tries to hit you. No.
Yes.
Yes. She does 14 slashing and 4 fire damage.
So 15 points.
Mm-hmm. Ross, it is your turn. They are not moving.
I just
Okay.
want to test the... Jesus fucking Christ, real.
Yeah, so that's about as far as Ross can get. She still can't see her.
Let me see something here. What is it? It's Control L?
Control.
No, I'd say one more space.
Okay, that's fine. That's as far as I can get. And Kitty would try to come down as far as she can get. It's double movement to squeeze through another person's
Correct.
space, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, she can only get that far.
Okay. Next turn.
Yep.
And held in action, I assume?
Yeah, same thing.
Murray.
If I could shoot her, go for it.
I would love to have her make a dex save.
Gotcha. Would you be able to see? Yeah, I'm gonna say you can enough. Like, poke your head out, right?
Yeah.
Dex save. Dex, no.
Just for funsies.
No.
That's a mood.
That's a no.
I may move Machinko.
Rude.
No, he's already. No, we're good. We're good. Keep swinging, Rhea.
I'm trying.
Varric.
I need 2 dice.
Varric, buddy. No. And no. Well, I mean, he's already been very impressive.
He's done his dues for the
Yeah,
day.
but she's ready for him now and turns his spear on the side of her shield. On that second attack, actually catching it against the wall for a second. Amelia.
Alright, fuck rolling to hit. She gets to make the save.
I'm gonna ask how you are going to be able to see her. She is technically behind the corner and you are up above the room.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Well, Kitty's medium, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, you can share a square as long as you move out of it at the end of your turn.
You cannot share a square and make an attack because you have to stop to make the attack.
Yeah, and I would not be able to make it all the way out.
I looked that up.
I don't know. Would you say that I can go here, here, and then here? 100% up to you.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, I will say it costs you double movement because you still got to move through Rhea's space, but I'll let you do it.
So I'd have to double move?
No.
to get there?
It would take you a full 30 feet to get here.
I'm fine with that. So she's gonna, excuse me, pardon me.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's fine, whatever.
All right.
Advantage.
Nice. You take 9 slashing and 4 fire damage.
I tried. I'm sorry, I'm useless.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Oh god. So that's 13. So that's. Oof, that hurt. So then I'm going to. Death toll. So that's a wisdom saving throw, please.
First things first. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh,
I
fuck.
don't like this.
All
Plus
right. +4. Yes. So you take half of this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So you only take 6 psychic damage as Rolf passes a hand through your mind, and there's a sharp pain when you try and cast Toll of the Dead. So I was gonna say do with disadvantage, but what she'll do is she'll roll her save at advantage. No, you saved, so no, roll as normal.
You roll as normal.
I mean, yes, that was more talking to myself. Is that what is that, a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he was trying to distract you and it hurt, but you were able to focus.
Okay.
No. Okay. She is now bloodied. Rhea?
What the fuck you want me to do, man?
Well, I was gonna say your turn, but I should ask Amelia. Anything else?
Annika stays where she is.
Okay. Your turn, Rhea.
$22.
That is a hit.
I got one, guys.
You got one.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Oh my god.
9 whole points. I'll throw a smite onto it. Fuck her.
Okay. Like, are you throwing a smite onto this one?
Sorry, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do a second level. Why not?
Certainly won't need that later.
Nope.
Ooh, very nice.
So plus an extra d8. So 20.
So 29 altogether.
Okay. Very nice. She is looking hurt. I mean, considering how much damage she's taken, she should be dead. Like, the wound she has, Rhea, it's almost impressive. Like, Jesus, how is this woman standing? That said, she sees Amelia, takes the swipe at Amelia, hits her, and goes, "You attack your own kind?" And blood flaking from her lips, eyes wild, steps over here and attacks Amelia. First one at disadvantage.
Hey, Squee.
Yeah? Take a shot. Yes, take your shot.
Thank you.
Please, dear God, take your shot.
Headshot, 360 no scope.
I'm afraid
damn.
no. No. 16 is a miss. Takes your second attack. 19 is a hit.
No shield!
Shield. Gotcha.
Shield!
Action surge due to bloody status is attacking 2 more times.
Oh,
She is gone berserk.
no.
Shield.
Oh.
Shield. Oh! She just unleashes a flurry of blows on you, Amelia. Your shield protecting you from them, but the rage in her eyes is stifling.
Is this bitch missing an ear?
Yes, she is. Her face is horribly scarred. Her hair is cut short. The scars on her face are more brutal than many of the others you've seen. Let me see if I can, you know, for the audience, for posterity's sake. Let's see. Do we have?
No.
Yeah, I'll just zoom in. That's the only thing I have. Sorry, bear with me, everyone. That's as far as it goes. So yeah, she's missing an ear. She's got terrible scarring. Oh, here.
There we go.
Has her hair in a long braid, wears wonderful full plate mail, and a large shield. So, with that, Aras, it's your turn.
Cool. So Kitty's gonna keep running and run to the opposite side of her.
Mm-hmm.
And do her bite attack.
Do the bite attack. That's a miss. Yeah, miss.
Cool. And Ross is going to try to shoot again.
All right.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
Nice.
for 25 points of damage.
You shoot her in the neck, and part of her neck blows out. And blood is
Can you tell if she's still standing?
gushing down the side of her armor, painting it crimson red. She spits out the blood and screams, still standing.
my god.
Fear.
Cool. Ross is gonna reload.
All right, Murray.
Murray!
That's the sound of somebody who needs healing. Who looks worse, y'all?
She does. She's missing half her neck, Murray.
She can eat my ass. So,
I was
read Amelia.
thinking.
Wait till the fight's over, guys. Come on now.
I'm down to 51 out of 77.
Yeah.
Oh, I said. Did he not hear mine? Okay, 64 to 115.
Yeah, no, heal her.
You may not know this, but I am, in fact, a damage sponge.
Because it's certainly not DPS, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It's the only thing I'm good for.
We've determined that I can. If I give up my action, can I cast a bonus action?
It depends on the spell. What are you thinking of casting?
Well, I have my spiritual weapon up.
Sure.
I would love to make
Attack.
just a useless swipe.
Uh-huh.
Because why the fuck did I even burn that spell slot
Right.
at this point? And I would love to cast one of my prayer beads.
I'll allow it. Yes.
Okay. And since I'm casting, this is going to be kind of a logistical nightmare, but I will probably need to move Majenko first.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he shares my initiative.
Correct.
So I will move him to Amelia and through him cast
Blip.
Cure Wounds.
Right on your face.
Right on your face.
Majenko!
There's a foot in your mouth.
Just teeny tiny little lizard hands smashed onto her face. I'm trying to fight here!
Hold on, my character sheet has gone blank for some reason. I'm gonna reopen it. Hold on.
Murray.
Huh.
First things first, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh.
I would love to. My character sheet has gone blank. Give me a second. For some reason, it's.
I feel like
Wait,
that's
does
an
that mean she
automatic
failed?
fail, yeah.
Is that what happens in D&D when you fail a wisdom save? Your character sheet just goes blank, just like, wait.
I
what
should
happened?
make you guys take drinks where you trade stats so your stats become hidden.
Oh my god.
Rhea, you find yourself incredibly dexterous but weak as fuck.
Right.
I think my wisdom bonus is a +9.
Let me check. I'm
know
some
what
sort
happened.
of
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm some sort of DM. I have control over this stuff. That's the rumor anyway. Your wisdom saving throw is 9, correct? I'll roll it for you.
Okay.
+4.
So +4 is
16.
Okay. You do not succeed. So, Murray, you hear Mary, no! And Paula hits you with a spectral mace.
Oh,
Give me a second.
what the fuck?
You take 25 points of psychic damage.
And you
Murray!
thought you were safe.
I'm sorry!
So, Aras is probably the closest. You hear Mary, who was not expecting to get hit, just like you hear the breath like leave her body in just one like whoosh of air. And then you see her head whip around.
Paula looks horrified, but has mace in hand.
So Paula would be like right below Aras, right?
Right below Murray, basically. Oh,
Okay.
right next to Murray. Yeah, more or less. Yes, correct.
So I feel like when Mary looks, back at Paula, Ross is like pointing like it was her down there. Not me, it was her.
No, it wasn't me, I swear.
It wasn't team kill. It wasn't team kill. But Paula has this face of utter horror on her face.
Do I get to take my actions? Or...
Yeah. So you're casting a healing spell, which doesn't require a save or an attack or anything. So you're fine there. You can go ahead and heal.
I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
My character sheet refuses to
Oh.
populate anything.
Oh.
I've opened it
I
like
gotcha.
4 times.
I gotcha.
I may need to reload roll 20.
What does the kid say? I got you, boo. What am I healing?
Thank you. Cure wounds, prayer bead. It should be. It should have its own little.
I got
thing.
cure wounds. I got cure wounds. I'm guessing it was the prayer bead.
Yes.
Yes. Perfect.
And then my attack roll for
So
spiritual weapon should also be something that I have.
Amelia, yes, I see it. Amelia, 14 healing plus hang on.
So, yeah.
Plus another what? 2 per die, right?
Yeah, so 18 total.
So 18 total, Amelia. And no, I'm sorry, Mary. Spiritual weapon.
You know what?
No
Why
bueno.
the fuck did I even summon it? Gee Christ.
All right, anything else, Mary?
She's just kind of like a little like stunned, and there's like but like she has to tear her focus away and turn elsewhere. But she like turns her body to the side so that she can keep Paula in her like peripheral.
Gotcha. Varric steps to here, taking 10 of his movement.
There should be an adequate weapon.
Yes. All right, and barely grazes her with the first attack. Let me see here. No. But that's okay. So the woman that was standing with 4 hit points,
Oh.
screaming, when she unleashes the flurry of blows on Amelia, you hear a roar behind you. Varric charges past Rhea, slams the spear into her back, and drives her into the ground. Killing her.
It's a nice armor you got there. Shame if somebody took it.
Someone yoinked it.
Hey, Mary, did you need some new armor?
Excuse
What I
me.
needed some fucking healing.
You have an
Good.
AC of 22, ma'am.
That's with my shield of faith. I've already expressed the fact that I need plate armor. That I
Yeah, I have 16
Higher
hit
plate
points.
armor.
I need to take care of myself.
Uh,
Give me a second.
Rhea, being a paladin, I'll let you know immediately. You can most certainly take it. You will need to get it fitted to you because it's not magical. But, I mean, fucking, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to get that changed anyway. It's very Grey Maiden-y.
Ugh.
It's fine. We have the fancy paint.
Mm-hmm. But,
I
so
probably need to fix mine anyway.
So absolutely take it, put it in the bag of holding, whatnot. Get a blacksmith to spend a few hours on it, and you could definitely wear it.
Awesome. Is there anything else on her as I'm doing that?
Let me see. Oh, so to let you guys know, she was supposed to be in the fight in the other room, but she saw the bees and she's like, "Fuck that! I'm not going in there." And then she waited too long. All her people got slaughtered. And she's like, "Well, shit. There's no way out of here."
Yeah, if you want, I can roll and investigate for her and the room.
Oh, wow. All right. So, real quick, let me describe a bit what you see here. This large room has been outfitted to serve as both a study and a bedroom. Several important-looking documents sit on the table to the south, while an elegant suit of silvery feminine armor is on display to the north.
And that's not what she's wearing?
That's not what she's wearing. No.
Couple's armor.
Give me a second. I need to look up something to see if this is something that even would cross over into 5e. Oh.
5e does in fact have the wish spell screen.
Uh-huh. Wow. Very interesting. This is chainmail. Is what you see at a first glance.
At a
On-
first door.
Mm-hmm.
On the armor stand?
On the armor stand, yes.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then a second glance.
It's magical. You'd have to identify it somehow.
Hey,
If
Ross.
Only we had a magic user.
Sure. Let me see it.
Who can identify?
By all means, go ahead.
It's Rebels and Bard for a reason.
Sure. Who? Someone's casting identify.
Hmm.
This is armor unlike any you've seen before. This is a +2 chainmail of invulnerability.
Oh, that's hot. What's
Meaning, it is a +2 chainmail and gives you damage reduction of 3.
that? Ooh.
Every time
Would
someone
that-
hits you with a non-magical attack. It's like having that armor feat that Rhea has.
Right. Would
Would
that
it
would that stack?
Stack with what?
With
Armor
the
feat?
feet.
Well, it's not heavy armor, so no.
Hmm.
It's medium armor.
Useless.
Put on the chain gun. Yes.
Excuse me. I've already said that this is couple's armor. It's hers and hers.
Damn.
So that you guys know, let me just pull this out here. It's chainmail. I'm sorry, chain shirt. It's not a whole mail, so it's a chain shirt. So it's because it's a +2, it would be 15 plus your dex modifier, a max of 2, and give you a damage reduction of 3. So if you have 14 or higher dex, you'd have an AC of 17 with a damage reduction of 3. Or you can sell it. It's magical. It's expensive.
Put it in the bag. We'll talk about it later.
Sure.
And did you want an investigation or no?
Yes, please roll me an investigation. Give me 1 second. Let me type this out for you.
I will help you look.
+2. Elven chain shirt of invulnerability. I don't English good.
It's alright, I've already got it written down.
And just 3 damage reduction. There. Investigation 24. Amelia, and who's helping you?
Leah.
Amelia and Rhea, what you find on this desk is sickening. An investigation of the papers on the table reveals that they are records for the indoctrination of Grey Maidens that track conditioning, scarring, and other methods of brainwashing. There are notes in the margin, written in Elven. Do either of you speak or read Elven?
Asking the half.
I know. I'm just making sure.
I also speak Elven.
Good. It indicates that this woman, Tishuri is her name, is concerned that the leader of the Grey Maidens, Sabina Marin, has undergone... Oh, I'm sorry. The leader of the Grey Maidens, Malo. I'm sorry, Murray. Has undergone far less conditioning than all other maidens have endured.
Gotcha.
Basically, the notes indicate that compared to the other Grey Maidens, Malo has gone through relatively little, and this concerns her.
Well, it doesn't concern her anymore. She's dead.
But the methods themselves are sickening, especially to you, Rhea, as someone who has spent their life as the daughter of someone who heals such things. It is particularly abhorrent.
Do these papers describe how this conditioning is done, pretty much?
Yes.
All right, so she will take those then.
Okay.
If we can use this.
Are these correspondences with someone, or are they just notes, personal notes?
Personal notes.
Okay,
Like record keeping.
gotcha.
There are several indications of Mother of Thorns when it comes to scarring.
Mm-hmm.
Does this, from the notes, does it seem like this person was tracking it because they were in charge of it, kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Given her armor, her fucking tenacity, and her room, it is clear that she is a high-ranking member of, or was a high-ranking member of the Grey Maidens. Actually, you with that investigation check, yeah. It's a little hard to say. She was in charge of the training of the Grey Maidens and could be considered third in command.
Okay. Yeah, we should hand those notes off to Aras so that she can keep it in the bag of holding. And is there anything else on her body, like any potions or?
No potions or anything of that kind. Mm-mm.
If y'all don't mind, actually, Rhea would have an interest in holding on to those notes.
That's fine, because Ross is actually looking in the other rooms to see if there's like any personal effects or
None.
things that can be returned.
Nothing. A bed,
Okay.
a table, and nothing else.
Alright, she's just,
Yeah, sure.
that's
I
all she
understand.
could do is if somebody had a letter to be sent home in
Mhm.
case of whatever, she could send that.
It is unsettling, but no, there's nothing of any personal effects.
Cool.
Cool. Alright. Trying to think what else, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else you would find given who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there would. Amelia, in addition to that, you would find other notes, papers, discussing the integration of Drow into the Grey Maidens, how they have helped with the recruiting techniques and the conditioning, but that all new recruits are, by her words, not to be of Drow. It seems that she was never the most trusting, for I can't imagine why.
Hmm.
Alright, if there's nothing else here, then we should get moving.
While you guys are doing that, Mary will step into this room, kind of away from everybody else, and look at Paula.
Paula has had her eyes on the ground the entire time.
Mary takes a deep breath, and you can kind of see her shoulders, like you can see her kind of like force herself to relax. Are you all right?
No, I'm not. I think whoever controls me is close. I am sorry, Mary, I wasn't stronger. But you can't imagine what it's like. This man is whispering to me constantly, compelling me. Mary, for a second I went insane. For a second I thought what I did, causing you pain, would free you. I am so sorry.
Mary takes another deep breath. You have nothing to apologize for. This is no fault of yours.
She looks back down at the ground. Your words are kind, but we both know in my place they would not help.
No.
I will resist. I will try harder. But Mary, let the others know. It's constant. He's always there.
I will tell them. But do not forget. You are not alone.
I know.
And as little help as I can be to you, I am here.
She nods. Amelia. Oddly enough, Rolf seems upset about something. He is mumbling to himself incoherently.
Is it just like gibberish or actual words that...
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, great. I'm so good at
Can you
those.
suss out the insanity?
Perception.
Oh. You catch little coherent lines. My choice, not yours. The rest is just gibberish.
Oh. As he's muttering to himself, and I'm guessing Eli, she will very quietly whisper to him, not fun being toyed with, is it? And walk over to Van Castergan.
Oof. Make me a wisdom save as he reaches towards you. My choice.
God fucking damn it. Hoss!
Okay, good. Uh-huh. You take half of that, so 5. 5 psychic damage. Gotta keep antagonizing these people. I mean, I would do the same. What am I talking about?
Mm-hmm. You right there?
Me? Are you okay? I saw her attack you. You look okay. And you realize, like, he wouldn't have been able to see you shielding yourself. All he would have seen was the assault.
Yeah. She only got me once. It's fine, really.
I must be faster.
It's not your fault.
He does not look convinced.
Looks at him. Looks over at Annika. Shakes her head and just like gives his hand a very small squeeze. I'm okay.
Right. And gives a small squeeze back. Oh, what next?
We need to keep looking. We have to find where the captain was put.
Are we fighting fit? Do we need a minute?
She looks over at Rhea.
Rhea. Oh boy, actually, hold on. Let me do the thing. It's doing great. Yeah, I figured.
So she's going to take all 8 of the health potions that she pulled off the Grey Maidens and hand them over to Rhea.
Oh, no, I can handle myself as far as healing. That was for something else.
What? Paladins
know.
healing?
I know, and she knows, but like she can't help with that shit.
No, I'm well aware of what really I can help with.
So yeah, she just like pauses for a moment, reaches into her bag and just hands over the health potions. Just awkwardly like
She's looking down at these potions that you're trying to shove into her hands. She's just like, what?
just in case you need them. It's only a bonus action.
What?
What's a
Amelia's
bonus
talking
action?
that weird stuff again.
Bonus
Where?
action spell slots? What the fuck is going on with her?
Did you hit your head too hard?
She only hit me once.
Still.
We should keep going.
Do you go find Mary?
Yeah.
Oh.
She said something. Oh, go ahead.
Mary has offered her open palm to the space between her and Paula and is saying, just loud enough for Paula to hear, is speaking a prayer. And her words are coaxing but firm.
Almost instinctually, bred from a life of devotion, she tips her head at the sound of the prayer, right?
Mhm.
And grips her mace. And when the prayer is done, she says, I am a paladin of Serenray. I'm stronger than this.
Together we are stronger.
I guess we'll see. It's not like I'm rolling secretly in the background for shit.
She then, like, looks over to Amelia as she had heard you approach. Are you well?
Fine. We should keep going, maybe.
Mary will step out into the hall and look back and forth between everybody. Everybody's missing a good chunk of hit points, right?
Kitty's okay.
I mean, Ross is missing a little bit.
I'm down 13. That's fine.
Uh,
Fine.
Tishere has lost 165.
She can get
That's
some.
really unfortunate. She's also very dead.
Well, everybody, including me, is going to receive... what level? Why did I... No, that's... Hold on. Give me a second. I put the wrong macro in.
Shit.
That's... Healing word. There you are. 32 healing.
Holy shit. Alright.
Plus whatever bonuses Rhea gives me.
3d8, so an extra 6 on top of that.
Mm-hmm. So...
30.
38 healing.
Jesus.
I am up to full.
Yep.
I am up to full and then some.
So your
Yeah.
your character, she is back, Murray?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, stop messing around with it.
I'm just looking. I'm seeing how poorly depleted you are, because, man.
Let me put my...
Yes,
let me put-
all yours, all
let me
yours.
Put my hit points in.
All yours, Sadie. I dislike how Roll20 makes us share the sheets. I should have my own.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess I wouldn't update then if that was the case.
But I mean, you should have your own instance of it if you pull it up. You shouldn't
Right,
interact with
right.
the character
I agree.
perception of it.
Well,
I think that's correct.
I keep forgetting how high level you guys are. Because, like, I keep thinking back to the days when you were, like, level 5 and 6, and I'm just like, God, you guys are so tapped. And I'm like, oh, no, you actually... Mary's actually being fairly judicious.
To be fair, you're also running like 2 other campaigns with level 5 characters.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Got them level 13s up here.
Wait, we're level 13.
Oh, we leveled up.
no.
I was talking about the bad guys.
Aw. I'm switching sides, guys.
Level up! Alright. Where to, buckaroos?
Maybe try going to the west.
It would behoove us to be wary. Eli is likely close, and our accompaniments may react poorly.
Next is over at Rolf muttering to himself like a crazy person.
Mm-hmm. He seems to have lost interest in you again and is muttering to himself.
You bring that up, Mary, and hold on. You can do it, Rhea.
You got this.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. Your dad drifts in close to you and says very quietly, "I didn't want you to worry.
She just shakes her head as he would notice that her eyes widen for just a moment as she tries to start walking up ahead of everyone. And remind me, for the sending stone, does she have to speak out loud, or that's a
Nope,
telepathic thing,
it
right?
is telepathic. It's in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
It acts literally like the an unlimited use of the sending spell.
Gotcha. So, as she's trying to march past everyone, and seems to do a good job of keeping herself hidden,
Except her dad, who has a massive
Yeah.
insight score.
it's fine. Wouldn't expect any less. She's gonna
Could you-
send out.
Could you guys imagine a
what?
counselor that has terrible insight?
Yes.
Yes.
And how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
No, really, I can't
I
tell.
can't. I've got nothing here but Pac-Man in my notes. I don't.
I've just been like doodling in the margins the whole time. I wasn't even listening, to be honest.
Oh, you seem really upset. Wait, when did that happen?
You should see therapy. All right. Sorry, you were using a sending stone.
Uh, and she will very tentatively send out just, hello?
There is a response. Rhea.
And I'm guessing it's from Shala.
Mm-hmm.
Her father sees her blanch for a second, but she steels herself. So I told you who, or that I would tell you who my shadow is once I found out.
There is a longer than normal pause. Yes.
There's a longer than normal pause on her end as she kind of just stares at her dad for a second and then replies, it's my father.
Almost as a rush. I don't understand. How? Why? What happened?
Most of my order is here in the city. The castle was relatively defenseless. The Black Rose.
There's a long pause. And you guys see Rhea, like, you're doing this, like, while you're going back down the hallway and staring back out. Like, I like to think Rhea's, like, covering her hesitation with caution. Like, you don't know. We gotta check the room. After some time, there is an overwhelming sense of confidence. Rhea, I am so sorry. But I know you. I know you have much to do. And you are my fiancé. Be strong. You are much stronger than my brother.
If I'm being honest, I sort of anticipated you having the opposite reaction. But I'm glad that's not so.
I won't lie to you. I did. But you don't need that right now. You need me to believe in you, and I do. When this is done, when you come back to me, we'll mourn and I'll apologize. And then I will take you to her house and we will end that horrid woman.
You have nothing to apologize for. I'll see you soon.
I love you. Be safe. Oh, Iso is fine. She's sleeping.
Good. Right, about the red mantis that was being carried across the desert to the Calamans. I'm not quite sure that someone will be coming to pick her up.
Oh. Sorry, that was the DM. Oh. I understand. She is safe from herself and others from her. And we'll keep her that way as long as we need to. Thousand Bones has assured it.
And she would nod even though she can't see it. And sort of play it off as like, yeah, yep, the room's clear. We're
Yeah, they're still dead.
uh-huh. And would reply, good. Stay safe, both of you. I love you.
Rhea, tell the others I believe in you all, and Iso is waiting for you all to come back. She's making something for all of you. So tell them to come back soon.
I will. And unless Shala says anything else, she'd just continue on.
All right. So, you go back to the room, and then where?
And then where indeed?
It's weird. Rhea,
Please God, no. What?
do you not have sight?
I do have sight.
That's weird. Okay. No, you do. Good, good. I don't know. I was looking at the stream. It seemed odd.
Mm-hmm.
But you do.
Yeah, I know somebody mentioned that. I don't know what it is.
It's fine. You can see it, and that's more than fine.
Melee in front.
In that case, I
Yes.
should go in the back.
Where do you guys want Varric?
Melee in front. Wait, no, he has a bow. I don't know where the fuck he wants to go, I guess.
And also, where are you headed? Are you headed to the east or to the north?
I don't know.
Let's
Flip a coin.
We'll go east. That way we do everything in counterclockwise.
Look, guys, you're about to exit the first room.
I mean, technically, we have exited the first room. We're just re-entering.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
No, you guys are doing a wonderful job of that for me.
Of wrecking you? Yeah.
Where are you guys headed?
I'm
I'd vote
guessing
east.
the conclusion is east.
East it is. Give me a second. Who you carefully opens the door.
Can I hear anything behind it first?
Too late. I have chosen for you. No, yes, of course. Roll me a perception check. I
Please
said
don't.
you open the door.
Yes, sir. 16.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
Well, sounds good. Alright, she would cautiously open the door.
Give me a moment. So I can pull up a description of what you see. The doors open up into a hallway, long and narrow, and on the outer side of the hallway are rows of cells. Each cell contains a cot and a chamber pot. It's clear that these were once used to house criminals, but now they hold women. Most of the cells have young women between late teens to early 20s. As the door opens and you stick your head out, many of them look up. Some of them appear to be wounded, tired, exhausted. Others, less so, more normal.
Shit.
As you go out in the hall and look left and right, you notice about a dozen or so women in these cells.
Oh, fuck.
They don't raise the alarm or say anything at all. They seem too tired, too out of it. Some get up and go to the bars to see what's going on, press their face against it, and you can see sunken cheeks.
Moira steps up behind you and you can just hear her suck in a breath.
Rita would walk up to the first one here. What would this one look like? Would they be one of the more or newer?
She looks very tired and a little malnourished. Her eyes seem bloodshot. As you walk up to the bar, she stands up a little taller. She has dirty brown blonde hair. Like, what would you call that? Straw blonde? I'm not sure my hair colors, but it's very unkempt, very unbrushed. She stands up. Recruit Jasmine. Ready to serve.
No, please don't. She'd hesitate a glance at the rest of the group and then back at this poor girl. How long have you been here?
I've been in the Queen's service for 3 weeks. Is it time? Am I to take the gift now?
How did you end up in the Queen's service?
She looks at you, looks down. You do not look like a gray maiden. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a test. I'm sorry. I was recruited. I was at my farm with my father and my mother. They were killed. They were killed by Shawanti. That's what they told me. And I said I wanted to come with them. To hear, Mistress, sorry. I wanted to protect, to keep it from happening from anyone else.
Is this... You said she's standing up straight, right? So she's not
Correct.
touching
Like,
the bars at
no,
all.
she is touching the bars. She's using them
Oh.
to kind of support herself.
Got you.
But like she's standing as tall as she can.
Right. So, fuck. Rhea would put a hand over hers with just this, the most empathizing look that you can even imagine, and shakes her head. The Grey Maidens told you that it was Shawanti.
Yes. Yes. She drove them off.
Did you see them?
No. That is because the Grey Maidens are the fiercest warriors in the land. No one could stand up to them.
If... Give me a moment. And she would turn to the rest of the group.
Mary is looking at you with pleading eyes.
Yeah.
She's not ready to hear that.
She would nod to you. Would you all mind stepping back for a moment? I want to try something.
You guys see other faces getting pressed up against bars, curiously looking on.
You may have your space, but I must do what I can.
Of course. Of course. You want to do
Wait.
something, Laura? Or,
Hey,
sorry.
God, does this hall look familiar?
It kind of looks familiar. You don't see the cell at the end of a hall, like you expect, but the hall, but the cells look like the cells you passed. But what you'd be looking for is basically the hall to dead end into a cell. You turn the corner, you see more faces. Like I said, overall, about a dozen or so. Pressed to the bars, looking on curiously or frightened.
Ross is going to take out her water skin, just trying to give them water. She already gave away all of her food rations earlier, so...
As you approach and try to give water, every single one after another. I serve and suffer at the Queen's will. And nod as if they are giving a response they are expected to give.
Ross will just kind of murmur, "The Queen's will," in response. She's trying to play along, but she can't quite bring herself to say the full thing.
Right. And none of them take the water. Few lick their lips, the younger ones, the ones that seem newer.
Moiri is going to find the ones that look the youngest.
You come across one. She can't be more than 17 or 18. She has deep brown hair, almost black, and gray eyes. Mistress, I hope I'm not presuming, but I was told that I would be able to send a letter to my family. I have not been given paper or pen yet.
Who was that to?
Mary.
I'm just gonna pick a cell.
Yeah.
Here you go. Moiri, so she's standing up right?
Yeah, definitely. She seems like she's been here a lot less time than the others.
Your family, where do they live?
Down by the river. I wanted to send a letter to my father, Juno, to let him know I'm okay.
Oh, fuck you, Squeak.
Is that the boat guy?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
What, if I may ask, were your reasons for coming here?
There is evil. My grandfather was murdered. And I wanted to protect my father and mother. So I serve at the Queen's leisure.
What evil, child? Name it.
She looks up. What?
There is evil.
Yes.
Name it.
People. Evil. People who kill for money and greed. Like my grandfather's murderers.
My name is Mary. I come from Old Quavosa.
She looks down at the ground. I was told that we give up our names.
I give up my name to no one.
She looks up again. You're not a Grey Maiden.
Oh, there it is.
Do you think me evil, child?
No, I don't. You have a kind look in your eyes. I don't think so.
You are very brave, do you know that?
Oh, I'm really not. I haven't been doing very well in the training, and I'm terrified of the gift. But I've been told that I'll get stronger, strong enough to get it, to receive it. And then I'll be able to protect my family.
Oh, child. There is no pain. There is no strength in pain. Here, she offers a water skin. You are very brave, though you may not see it.
We are.
You want so badly to protect the ones you love. That is bravery.
We are told to not accept water when offered, to be strong, to not be addicted to water.
Fuck.
Mary sucks in a breath. There is no strength. There is no strength in that. I am not a Grey Maiden, no. And she is speaking quietly enough that just this girl can hear her. My name is Mary. That is the name my mother gave me. And I have never given it up. What did your parents name you, child? Or what name did you choose for yourself?
I am named Luna.
That is a lovely name.
it must be sacrificed to gain strength. And
Must.
maybe one day I can earn it back, like him. You remind me of him. Your eyes, I mean. Sad and kind. Do you know the commander?
I am his mother.
Her eyes widen. Oh. You're very different.
He has changed much.
She nods and takes the water, gently drinks. Not his eyes, though.
Mary offers some cookies. Or she always has food on her.
Got you. She'll take it and start eating it and like around food. Not his eyes, though. He's cold, quiet, but his eyes are like yours.
Warms my heart to hear that more than you could ever know.
She nods and looks up. I want to be like him. And one day get the gift and protect the city as he does.
And I hope one day that he can shed what he had to become. I am not a Grey Maiden, she says again, quietly.
You hear in the cell next to you, you shouldn't be here. They will come. You should go.
Who is this? Another person speaking?
Yes, she looks older, and she looks very tired and glazed.
Amiri also offers her water. No harm will come of this. I promise you.
She looks down at the ground. I suffer at the Queen's leisure. I know my place, unlike the young one. And she looks up at you defiantly.
Your place is what you make it, child.
Is this a test? Am I to earn the gift? And she takes a step back. I suffer at the Queen's leisure.
And I am not the Queen. And you will not suffer by my hand.
She looks confused by that. And then just looks down and bends her head.
Mary takes cookie. Tries to find a spot where she can leave it in the cell where it's not going to be fucking filthy and disgusting.
Gotcha. All right. You just kind of leave it on the ground. Understood. Going back to... Oh, go ahead.
Comes back to Luna.
And real quick, I'm going to jump over to...
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, real quick.
Well,
no, it's fine. We'll get
everybody
right back
else-
to you.
Everybody else can do their own stuff. Sorry, I feel like I just took up a lot of time.
No, it's fine. This what? Do we roleplay here? Nonsense. Aras, what is Aras doing during all this? I mean, I know you were going cell to cell offering water, but like almost no one takes it. You do notice. You do notice some are very resolute. Others kind of look at other cells before saying it. Like there's different degrees of certainty, but all of them refuse.
Shit. Yeah, Ross is kind of at a loss for what to do here. And I think she's just... Yeah, she wants to help, but there's not much she can do to really help in this situation.
Yeah, I understand. Rhea, once you get some space.
All right. Once she has some space, she steps up a bit closer to the cell, still with her hand over this other woman's. What? You've been here 3 weeks.
Yes, mistress.
Please don't call me that. My name is Rhea.
I have been well taught by the others. I know that this is a test, mistress.
And if I told you that there's been a change,
A change? She looks up curiously.
new thoughts, new rules, different.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, come on, Rhea, put that charisma to use.
I'll say persuasion as instead of deception, because while you may not technically be telling you the truth, I imagine this is something that Rhea is not, like, how to put this. This is something Rhea believes with every ounce of her being, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go with persuasion.
19.
I see. To teach me adaptability? Mr. Rhea?
Simply a different idea on how troops should be trained.
In the cell next to you. She's not a grey maiden. Do not listen to her, Jasmine. What? You're not? Oh, well, you haven't received the gift. I guess that's true. Oh, but won't you be in trouble for being here?
She would look over to this other lady that spoke. I'm guessing she's one of the,
It looks
the
like
ones
she's
that
been there a
longer.
while. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She'd just look her over for a moment and then back to, Jasmine. No.
I shouldn't be talking to you. And she kind of backs away from the bars.
There's no one here to stop you.
No. No. I,
You control your life, not someone else.
I do. I do, and I want to be strong. So that what happened to my family doesn't happen to anyone else. I control my life. And because of that, I suffer at the Queen's leisure.
Can I ask you something seriously?
Yes, Miss Ria.
Do you see the logic in... And she'd sort of look up and down the line at the cells. Starving and dehydrating troops. That doesn't make them stronger, that makes them weak.
We must be reborn. Through suffering, we gain strength and understanding. We must know what it is like to go without. We must know what it is like to be weak, so that we can know that we are strong. And she's saying it almost like a recitement.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what conditioning is? She'd kind of look back towards her father.
Your father kind of shakes his head gently as she goes, "What?"
Nothing. Perhaps you'll learn later.
You should go. I like you. If they find you, you should go.
And for the first time since being in this place, Ria would stand up as straight as she can, as if she's supposed to be there, and smile at this girl. Actually, I hope to find them first. We'll be back for you. All of you.
There is some shuffling, but it would seem that, given by the fact that no one's even raised an alarm, there is intense restrictions and rules and conditioning that is being followed.
Mm-hmm. And once you are free, so to speak, maybe then you'll find a true purpose. What makes you truly strong. When I return, I'd be more than happy to help you find it.
You hear from the cell next to you. There is no strength in lies, Jasmine. We will receive the gift. We will be Grey Maidens, and you will protect everyone.
She just stares at Jasmine with a small smile.
Roll me an insight check too while you're at it.
20.
The girl in the cell next, there's not anger, it's more reassuring. She's trying to bolster Jasmine. Like, you can do this, you can make it. Well, with that insight, almost like the girl in the cell next over even thinks this is some sort of test.
Really? Look. Look into my eyes. Do I really seem like I am lying right now?
Is this to Jasmine?
Yes.
No.
Good. Because I'm not. All of my cards are on the table.
She looks at you and looks to the wall next to her. Um, you should go. And she goes back and sits on her bed.
Okay. And she nod a final time. Just saying again, we'll be back.
You feel a gentle word next to your ear of your father. It takes time. Minds are not changed in a minute.
I know. But the first step would be getting them out of here.
Agreed.
And, since it looks like Amelia's going off that way on her own, we'll just keep up with her.
I need to borrow Kadia and Secrets real quick.
Oh, no. Okay.
Boy.
So, hi.
Hey.
So, as a DM, when you plan things happen one way, but when things actually play out, you get better perspective on everything, right?
Huh?
I'm just letting you know, your dad's not going to want to go. How could he when there's so much work to do?
Mm-hmm.
So, remember I was going to say he wouldn't want to be resurrected, which is true, but it's your father. How could he possibly say, no, I want to go with all these girls that desperately need help?
Mm-hmm.
So, just letting you know, that is something I'm probably going to have to change to fit his, because it wouldn't fit his character to just be like, peace?
Rhea, you got this. Have fun.
I mean, like, the combat, all that stuff, he'd be happy to let it go. He'd be happy to die. But there's 12 girls right here that need someone just like him. I don't know. I'll reassess later, but I wanted to let you know in case that information was guiding your actions in any way.
No, right? I mean, either way, Rhea is going to do everything to help these girls.
No, totally. 100%. Right. Why wouldn't she? All right. I'm putting you back up there. We're going to act like I was going through something mysterious and malevolent.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
Squid, you're not allowed to nerf Amelia while I'm just standing there.
Welcome back.
No, it's fine. I'm used to people talking behind my back.
Am I behind you? I mean,
Sad part is,
right now I could.
sad part is I forgot to mute myself for the stream. So hi everyone.
Hi. Whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
Well done.
That's fine.
Alright, so yeah, Amelia's gonna cha-cha slide her way up here.
Cha-cha real smooth.
One
Real
hop is
safe for protection. Because you are like a little baby.
little baby.
Hey, interesting thing. You look at the end of the hall and there's a familiar cell.
Everyone, down here.
Both of you roll me perception checks.
20.
As you pass this door, you hear the clinking of armor.
Oh shit. Amelia doesn't hear shit. She
Not-
is just
Not like marching, but more like just the ambient noises of someone's movements in armor. If that makes sense. Not like someone's walking towards the door or anything, just in that
right,
room.
somebody's in there.
Correct.
As they pass it, then Rhea would have sword and shield up and ready and try and sort of put herself between Amelia and the door as they go by.
Okay. So you turn the corner and you see a familiar looking cell that dead ends at the end of the hall.
Amelia like glances over at Rhea, like opens her mouth to say something and then pauses, glances at the door, looks at everyone down the hall and will like prestidigitate just like big words. Guys, over here! Like a giant arrow towards the hall.
Mage hand pointing at the words.
Little silent bursts of confetti.
Just flashing neon light. This way. Come on.
I'm gonna say my passive catches that.
I don't think there's anything your passive would not catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's fairly safe to say that Horace probably would not have caught that. Except
That's
that
okay,
she
that's
was
what
watching.
Mom is here for.
Yeah, Moira looks
Jesus
over
Christ,
her shoulder
really?
at the
17?
display and turns back to Luna and looks her over. How long has it been since a touch was kind?
She turns and
Wink?
Amelia just throws up her hands, just like, oh my god.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I understand.
Weary leans forward and, like, through the bars, offers her hand.
She looks at the hand. Looks at you. Roll me persuasion with advantage, Murray. I know it's not your strong suit.
Mary gets in bed.
Because I fed her.
Fuck you.
No, because she has eyes that are familiar.
Damn.
She reaches out and grasps your hand.
Mary covers it with her other hand and looks up at this girl. Pain is not the only road to strength. You are so very brave, and you have so much love in your heart.
At those words, her eyes get wet, as if hearing them has broken something. I don't like it here. I'm scared. I want to go home.
Then you have my word. You will be free. And Mary like reaches out with her other hand and cups this girl's cheek. You have my word.
She nods.
Moira nods in return. I will return. There is much evil to attend to.
She nods. Okay.
Moira gives her one long last look. And there's no one but Ross to see it. You can feel how hard it is for her to turn away from this person. But she makes her way down the hallway. Offers her arm to Majenko.
Majenko will alight upon it. This is not right.
No,
Huh?
it is. Always a foul thing to see a soul caged, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mary leans down and puts her hand on Ross's shoulder and leans her beak into the top of her head. And you can, Ross, you can feel her squeeze, and you can feel that there's just the slightest bit of tremble to her hands. And then she straightens and points down the hallway to the light show that's going on.
Pew, pew, pew. You guys remember the old arcade beat 'em up games where if you stood there too long, like a blinking hand would start pointing in the direction you need to go?
I know! I'm getting there!
In the Simpsons game, if you actually waited long enough, that hand would go slap you.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the hall. Oddly enough, there are no women in the cells on this row. It's completely empty.
Is the door open?
The door does open.
And there was a specific stone
That you remember, yes, because of your natural 100. There's a specific spot. And you press that specific spot, and the wall slides open. And sitting on the bed, in the clothes that you remember from Marcus Indran, is a drow, cross-legged, hands on his knees, eyes closed. When the wall slides open, his eyes open, beady and red, and stare at you.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, Amelia like opens her mouth to like say something, and then it registers, and she just freezes and stares.
You might want to take a step forward. There you go.
Be right there with her.
I'm suddenly wondering if I have the wrong room.
I remember you. You were on stage with me when I tried to kill the imposter.
Mia just looks at Amelia.
Which means that you are not with them.
Like, mouth still half open, slowly shakes her head. You, um, you look. She like slowly waves her hand in front of her face.
Like a drow.
I was gonna say
Like you
different, but
different.
We were
Both
trying
at
to
the
be
same
speechless, dude.
Oh god.
I was sent to murder the imposter, to assassinate them. In order to do so, I had to alter my appearance, or I never would have gotten that close. And his face kind of wrinkles up. Not that it mattered. They were already too powerful.
So then where's the actual... He's dead.
Marcus Indran?
No.
I don't think you understand. I am Marcus Indran. In order to get close enough to murder a queen, one must put effort into their assassination, even if it takes years.
Oh.
The imposter must die for Loth's sake. But I have failed. Are you here to finish me, or to save me?
I think I have even more questions. Just still looking at Amelia.
She looks at everyone else, looks back at him. I don't know how much time we have, but I think there's a few questions we should be asking first.
I
Maybe.
have all the time in the world.
Yeah, you do. Sir, we are on a time limit.
What can this failed assassin tell you?
Again, she like opens her mouth and then pauses and is just like, I need a moment to process. Someone else do this.
So,
Here, is
you-
oh, go ahead. Never mind.
Oh,
Go
okay. So you have put years into your attempt.
Yes, I was chosen by Loth to kill the one that would steal her name.
So you were never actually after the queen. It was Gadrin.
They are one and the same. Or, I suppose, not quite. I imagine the real Iosa has died long ago. That creature is not her, nor is it this Gadrian.
What is it then?
It is a powerful entity, a spirit or a piece of an ancient blue dragon named Kazavorn.
I'm sorry, the spirit of a dragon.
Spirit might not be the right way to say it. From what I understand, many centuries ago, Kazavorn was beaten by the... What are the name of the yokels that live out in the desert?
The Shawanti?
Ah, yes, the Shawanti, and broken up into pieces, one of which adorns the crown that this Gadrian wears.
I see.
You seem confused.
No, just processing. Amelia just like sits down on the bed, just like hand on mouth, thinking.
Right, Rita's like, yeah.
Umwiri looks between the two of them. Are we taking him with us?
Well,
I'm-
what would... Ross looks at the guy and says, what would you give for a chance to try again?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
He hasn't moved this entire time, but his head tilts towards Ross. I was tasked by Loth herself to kill this imposter. To fail means to become a Drider. And he stands up. What would I give to avoid such a fate? Much.
What happens with you and with the rest of the city if you succeed?
In killing the imposter? Perhaps all the fools that were led astray by them will see reason and come back so that Loth may punish them as she sees fit. My people are being tricked.
Well, then it would seem we're on the same side. She would look at the rest of the party.
Umwiri nods and scooches into the cell, and peers into the room. How does he look in terms of, like, do I need to roll a medicine check?
Yes, roll a medicine check.
Can I have advantage from
Oh,
somebody?
absolutely. Is anyone else trained in medicine?
Maria?
Give me a sec.
I am, and I would assist.
Yep, advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Guidance as well.
25? Oh, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
she's
okay.
good. Well, he carries himself very well, but this man's been tortured a lot.
Gotcha.
Though the wounds seem half healed, your guess is that some time ago he was put in the cell and all but forgotten about.
Is he, like, starving?
He looks a little malnourished. He's obviously gotten food, but otherwise, the beatings or whatever they were haven't happened in some time.
Where he looks him over with a keen eye. May I approach?
Yes. But if you
She
should
steps
try
up.
to kill me, I will defend myself.
She dusts her hands off. I am not here to kill you. As much as I would love to never hear your goddess's name ever again. I feel that you are someone I would allow an alliance with. Here. And she will hand him a ration. And, hand him a greater healing potion.
He looks at them both, looks at you, eyes searching, and then shrugs. Can't be any worse than the alternative, and will pop the healing potion. And we'll start eating the rations. So,
And, oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
so, what do you require of this alliance?
Well, I think it would be excellent to start with the basics. You have maintained that if we should attack you, you shall defend yourself. Please understand that I hold the same standard.
He nods.
And that whatever the imposter is now, some amalgamation of the people it used to be and some power that muddles them both together, it needs to die. By what means I'm not terribly picky.
He nods. Well then, I must be honest with you. I've already tried killing them once, you may remember. Shoved a poison dart directly into their temple. It had less than stellar effects.
Mary nods.
So, not that I wish to downplay my usefulness, I must admit, I am unsure of how to achieve my goals.
Well,
And I am quite unsure of how much to tell you, considering this is our first meeting and all.
Indeed.
I feel like maybe the best way to sum it up is to say that you are but one piece of a puzzle we're still trying to figure out.
Well, perhaps I can be of assistance there. My goddess has told me much.
Has she?
She is quite put out.
And maybe you can tell us as we go. There were people behind that door back there. I don't know how long it would be before they find the nests in the front room.
Am I to assume you have some other goal or objective in addition to simply freeing me?
In all honesty, we didn't know you were here.
Ah,
I mean, we technically only found out about 10 minutes ago, but we're here and you're here, so it's fine.
and then
The
what, may I
accident.
ask, is your purpose?
You know, toppling power structures and such.
Aha! Simple enough. Then perhaps we should cement our alliance, with me aiding in that cause. You don't by chance have a short sword, do you?
Were there any documents on where they kept, like, prisoners' things or anything like that?
No. No, there wasn't anything like that in the documents.
Weary looks at him, looks at Aras, and then some. Aras, the weapons hoarder.
A short sword. I've got, a morning star.
She starts pulling stuff out and tossing it on the ground.
Amelia just shakes her head. We can pick something off one of the corpses. Let's go.
Weary will hand him a dagger in the meantime.
Ah,
That's a short sword, right?
well, beggars can't be choosers, and with a twirl of his hand, the dagger disappears.
I will also hand him a. Oh crap. I'll hand him a rapier.
Ah.
Special rapier.
Our
It's a
rapier.
+2 rapier.
Oh my god, are rapiers light? Hang on.
I think they're versatile.
Well, my question is, can you sneak attack with a rapier?
I thought you could sneak attack with anything.
No.
Use Dex on.
No. Well,
And
yeah.
it's a
That,
finesse weapon,
it-
and it
it-
is a
finesse.
finesse weapon.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
He'll go, oh, this will do nicely.
I mean, it's not quite a short sword, but it is short, and it's a sword.
Hang on a second.
Rhea looks down at her own
Rapiers
rapier.
are not short.
I mean, it's skinny.
That those are not
Ross,
smart.
short
Those are
and
not
thin are not the same
interchangeable.
thing.
Hold one moment as I adjust my character sheet.
Oh god, so speaking the same tongues as Amelia.
With a +2 freaking rapier.
You see them too?
Do you see the people sitting at these machines? Clicking buttons.
At our fate.
They scare me.
Does this work? Plus. We'll see if that works. It's not slashing though. It is piercing. I didn't expect you guys to hand him a +2 rapier. Just uno momento, por favor.
You're probably about a size medium armor, right?
Let's see.
Are we just
Just
gonna be like, what's up,
rummaging
dude?
through
Let's
this
deck this
shit.
guy out.
Yep, this works. So I got him set. That guard. What armor are you giving him?
I mean, we have a whole bunch of Red Mantis assassin armor. I'm not sure what type of armor you can have.
maybe not give him the armor that kills you.
I'm pretty sure we gave all of the Red Mantis armor
I think that's
the
a
order.
bonus action. I think you have to activate that.
I
Yeah.
don't know how it's activated though.
But it's a mute point. I believe Rhea's right. I think you gave all that out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all of those were given to Simon. Or
Don't we have a
Men?
nifty set of chainmail? Isn't that medium?
I know
Can't
what
rogues
you're
wear medium armor?
You mean the elven... the elven +2? You guys are gonna give him a +2 rapier and a +2 elven chainmail of immunity?
I don't know.
But my shiny.
Yeah, we know. You're saving that for your girlfriend. I'll let it slide.
I mean, there's also the magical studded leather +1 armor that you can make look like normal clothes.
I don't think anybody else is going to wear that. Sure, why not? So, more armor gets handed up the conga line.
Well, Ross is gonna start to hand it like, wait, if we help you, that helps Lo, so then she would be less likely to want to kill me, right?
Oh.
I mean, if
Is the Mistress of
we're-
Shadows seeking your death?
Ross, if the person that we're fighting isn't Lolth, then she's not the one who wants you dead.
Right. Here, either way, I mean, enemy of my enemy is my friend.
He looks at the rapier, looks at the armor, starts putting it on. Well, I've moved up quite quickly. Let me give you a piece of advice, dwarf. Goddess of Shadows or no, if she wants you dead, the best thing you can do is survive. Sooner or later, she'll have to respect you. Or turn you into a drider who can say with her,
I think you'll find we treat our allies considerably better. Shall we go?
he gives a flourish and a bow. Lead the way.
Pop back to the beginning.
Amelia like murmurs to Rhea, you don't think he has something against men, do you?
Are we gonna have to like keep? Oh, there's Van Keskin.
There he is.
Posing out of the wall. Wonderful.
What did I miss?
I just clipped through that wall. How?
He was just keeping an eye on the door. He was like, God, they're taking so fucking long. What do you got? Oh!
Marcus
This little
says,
wall like a
Marcus,
big man.
Marcus over there, he vented.
Yeah, he's got a thing against
Mexican.
imposters,
I'm
doesn't he?
sorry. I was on cams.
He does. He has a thing against imposters. Oh, brilliant.
How's he looking after that healing potion?
He looks good.
Okay.
Question, what is your actual name? Or I suppose what you would prefer us to call you?
I don't know if you could ask me to pronounce it, but in all honesty, I've grown rather fond of Marcus Indrin. Marcus will do fine.
So she turns over to Van Casterkin. This is the man who stabbed the queen on stage.
But he's...
I know, he looks different. That's what he actually
Yes,
looks like. It's
different.
Just, that's, she just like gently starts shoving him along, just like, let's go. We can talk about it on the way.
All right. Honestly, I think this is a good place to end the session. We started a bit late tonight. And I know Blue has work in the morning. So, we will end the session here. And you guys will continue your adventure in Death's Head Vault. Having gained a new ally. An unexpected ally. Unexpectedly.
And decked him out.
And decked him out in some swag.
That +2 rapier could have been fucking Van Casterkin's, but no, he's got his spear.
He has a method, Elora.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm so sorry.
He rolled a nat 1 wisdom save to give up that spear. Oh, that just tickles me.
I'm trained in all weapons, but spear though.
But it's my shtick.
I just want to point out that this session alone, he dished out like 50 points of damage with said spear.
Rub it in.
This was his day to shine.
Yeah.
And we rewarded it by...
He does absolutely shite next session.
I expect nothing less.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Catch our stream next Monday, as I believe they're going to do more nefarious deeds.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye,